welcome everyone. Welcome to another Keep Moving with Emily. Today's workout is tabata. If you've never done tabata before, it's like a really fun high intensity interval training where you work for 20 seconds, rest for 10 for each tabata. We're going to be getting in strength, cardio, and core. And also some hand-eye coordination. So make sure you have a tennis ball and some weights and a chair. This can be done seated or standing depending on how you're feeling today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be hearing tabata type music throughout our workout, and so we're going to use that for our warm-up, just so you can kind of get used to what it sounds like. It tells us when to work, when to rest. It's very helpful. So we'll go ahead and get started with our warm-up, but first we'll do a little bit of a body scan where we sit down and just kind of check in with our body, see how we're feeling today, and let that inform us on how we move our bodies. So wherever you're at, sitting up nice and tall, take a big breath in and a big breath out. Every day is kind of different, and every day when we come to a workout, things are different. So just kind of check in with your mood. How are we doing physically, mentally, and emotionally? We'll check back in at the end of class. So how's our cognition today? How's our fatigue? Let those things kind of inform us on how we move our bodies, maybe give ourselves permission to do things seated if we need to. Good. If the temperature in your house or wherever you're at is hot, make sure you get on a fan, some cooling towels, and some water. Make sure we kind of manage that as well. All right, as we move down the rest of our body, just check in with any pain, tightness in our muscles, balance issues, whatever it is. Again, give yourself permission to modify if you need to. Awesome. Last thing I like to do is set an intention. Why are you here today? For me, it is to get my body moving and help you move too. So set that intention. Take a big breath in, reach those arms up overhead. Oh, exhale it out. Hopefully by the end of class, the endorphins that we're going to get going will help your mood, your fatigue, and we'll just feel better and stronger by the end of this class. So I'm going to turn on our music and we're going to get started. When the whistle blows, we're going to start with that first move, which is just a nice little neck warm up, looking from right to left. So here we go. All right, as we sit up nice and tall, we're just going to look from right to left with our neck warm up on the whistle. Good.
Work.
Left.
Round one.
To right. Good. Each round is 20 seconds. Then we rest for 10. Good, let's look up to the sky, chin to the chest. Good. We're gonna kind of keep moving through those whistle breaks. Good. On the next whistle, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. Good, let's go. Roll those shoulders back.
Round two.
There are 8 rounds in each tabata. Roll those shoulders forward. Good. Nice. 20 seconds seems to go by fairly quickly. Nice. Perfect.
Rest.
All right, so our next one is our chest opener. So we're gonna open up those arms nice and wide. Cross the arms over. Add that lower body portion if you want.
Round
Good.
three.
Perfect. Open up that chest. Tap that foot to the side. Core is engaged. Sitting up nice and tall. Good. Let's keep those arms wide. Tiny circles forward with the knee march. And then on the next whistle, we'll do those spinal twists. Good. All right.
Work.
Reach.
Round
Across
four.
the body. We're halfway there. We're on round number 4. Good. Perfect. Reach. Twisting in the spine. Nice. All right, we're moving into that. Reach over, place that forearm on your thigh. You're gonna reach it up and over, and then we're gonna switch. Good.
Work. Round 5.
This music's super helpful. We can really focus on the exercises, and it tells us when to work, when to rest. Good. Nice stretching those shoulders. Reach. Good. All right. Moving into hand
Rest.
Nice scoops. Extend right foot out. Heels on the ground, toes pointed up. Reach and scoop. We're gonna go on ahead and get started, even during our rest break. Good.
Work. Round 6.
We're gonna have 2 more on this side. All right, and switch sides. Reach and scoop. Heels on the ground, toes pointed up. Good. 2 more.
Rest.
And we're gonna move into those knee hugs. Good. All right. Grab that knee, pull the knee up, rotate
Work.
the ankle.
Round 7.
We're already on round number 7. Good. Pull that knee up, rotate the ankle. Good. After this little warm up, we'll continue with the Tabata songs with our hand-eye coordination.
Rest.
That'll be kind of a continuation of our warm up. Good. 1 more on each side. Then we'll move into skiers for our final round.
Work.
All right.
Round 8.
Inhale, arms up overhead. Hinge forward, come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Nice little stretch in that lower back as we bend forward. Using our core to sit up nice and tall. Almost done. Good. Last one, reach.
Rest.
And shake out the arms. All right, grab your tennis ball. We're gonna move into our hand-eye coordination. We're also gonna use the Tabata music, again, just kind of getting used to it. So, grab that tennis ball. Again, we can do this seated or standing. You can kind of decide which version you want to do. You can also do a combination, especially when it gets to the lower body exercises. All right, here we go. We're gonna start with a toss and squeeze. So you're gonna toss, squeeze that ball, and then switch hands, toss and squeeze. Here we go. Round 1, we're gonna toss and squeeze, toss and squeeze. Starting to warm up that dexterity in those fingers. Good. Toss and squeeze, toss and squeeze. Good. Awesome.
Rest.
All right. And we're going to rest. We're gonna exchange in front, so arms are open up nice and wide. Squeeze in the chest and open.
Round 2.
Good, so we're squeezing in the chest, switching, and then open up those arms nice and big. Good. Yes. Squeeze and open. Squeeze. Good. We're exchanging in front of the body. If you're seated, sit up nice and tall. Good, and
Rest.
rotate those wrists up to the sky. Ooh, actually, we're gonna go behind the back. So this is why we have it written up on the screen. We're gonna go behind our back on that whistle. Let's go.
Work. Round 3.
Good. So we're opening up that chest. Can you switch directions? There we go. This is the reason why I have exercises written up on the screen for cognitive challenges. That way I can keep us on track too. All right.
Rest.
And rest. This time we're gonna go up overhead. So open up those arms nice and big. Palms are facing to the sky. If we're seated, sit up nice and tall, cores engaged. Reach up overhead, grab that ball, and come back down. If we're standing, shoulder width apart with those legs, slight bend in the knees. Good, cores engaged. Arms are feeling it. Nice. And shake it out.
Rest.
All right, we're gonna go under the legs. So you can either hinge forward and stand up nice and tall if we're standing, or if we're seated, feet are shoulder width apart, we're gonna bend over,
Round
bring that ball
5.
underneath our legs. Good. I like this seated option. It just feels good on my lower back as I bend forward, bringing my chest towards my thighs. Good. If you're standing, you're just getting a nice stretch in those hamstrings. Good, and
Rest.
all right, figure eights. We're gonna go under left, over left, under right, over right. Or if you're standing, you're going opposite hand to opposite leg. Let's go.
Round 6.
So you either tap in opposite hand to opposite leg, or we're going under, over for this seated option. Figure eights. Good. 20-second shifts are quick. Good, and rest. We got some sky to ground reaches, so hands to the sky, hands to the hips. If we're seated, we're reaching forward. If we're standing, we're doing a mini squat.
Work.
Let's go.
Round 7.
We're on round number 7, which means we got one more round after this. So to kind of get that heart rate up there, get that blood pumping. Good. Keep it up, keep it up. Nice, all right.
Rest.
Final exercise, a lateral bend. So arms come up overhead, whatever hand the ball is in, pull that elbow to that hip, reach the other hand up to the
Work.
sky, and
Round
switch.
8.
Good. So it feels really good in the core, in those shoulders as you reach up to the sky and stretch and bend to the side with that elbow. Good. We're almost there. We should feel nice and warm. Perfect. Almost there. Last one.
Rest.
And rest. All right. Grab some water, grab your weights, grab your chair. I'm going to kind of walk us through what our tabatas are going to look like moving forward. You'll see all the exercises up on the screen in a moment, and then I'll walk us through. So with our tabatas, we've got the first box is our strength exercises. We're going to be doing sit to stands with a curl press or curl press with a leg extension. We're going for 4 rounds, and then the next 4 rounds are deadlifts to a row to a kickback. So I'm going to show us both of those exercises, demonstrate both seated and standing option, figure out which versions you want to do. Again, we're going 4 rounds for the first one, 4 rounds for the second one, and then we'll take a break. And then the second box is cardio, and I'll walk us through those. Alrighty. So first, we've got sit to stands with a curl to a press. So we're doing a lot of muscle groups in one thing, lower body and upper body. So if standing up with weights doesn't feel good, then maybe try the seated option unless you have a desk in front of you. So I'll show you kind of what that looks like. So our first one is a sit to stand to a curl to a press. So it's a lot of things going on at the same time. So for those of us able to stand, I have my weights here. I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna curl, and I'm gonna press. And then I'm gonna bring those weights down, and then I'm gonna sit, okay? So I'm gonna stand, curl, press. 4 rounds of that. Now, if standing with weights feels a little scary because of balance, if you have a desk in front of you, you can have those weights on your desk. Stand up, grab the weights, curl, press, place them back on your desk, and then sit down, okay? If you're like, that's not really for me, then I'm gonna show you the seated option. So we're doing a leg extension. So we're gonna go curl. As I press, you're gonna go leg extension. Weights come down. Curl. As I press, other leg extension, okay? So again, it's a little bit more complicated, multiple things at the same time, but we're working our biceps, shoulders, and lower body. So pretty good. Okay, so again, 4 rounds of those. I'll let you know when we're on the second set, because we're gonna be doing a deadlift to a row to a kickback. So if we're seated, I like to have my legs out in front of me just because it engages my hamstrings more. Weights are to my side. I'm gonna hinge forward. I'm gonna row, bring those weights up to my hip pockets, kick it back, working those triceps, so my arms are coming straight back. Lower the weights, and then sit up. Hinge, row, kick it back, okay? That is our seated option. For those of us standing, weights are to my side, slight bend in my knee. I'm gonna hinge forward, back stays flat, row, kick it back, lower, squeeze in the glutes and stand, okay? This one, we're working all the back muscles, postural muscles, hamstrings. So figure out which version might feel best for you. If you wanna do both seated, totally fine. If you wanna do both standing, great. If you wanna do a combo, awesome, all right? Listen to your body, do what feels good for you. Music's gonna come on, and we're gonna start with our first Tabata, which is strength. So here we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna change things up just a tad. Sorry, make you a little dizzy. Alrighty, music's gonna come on, and we're gonna get moving and grooving. All right. All right, I'm gonna do the standing version just because feeling good today, but again, you listen to your body. Let's go.
Work.
So we're gonna stand,
Round 1.
curl, press. Good. And sit. And stand up. Curl, press. As always, drop the weights if they're too heavy. Lower the weights if they're too heavy. Good. Rest.
Rest.
Very good. All right, 10 seconds of rest. I'll show you that seated option just as a reminder. Get ready. Begin. So we're gonna curl.
Round 2.
Press with that leg extension. So I curl, and as I press the weights overhead, then I do that leg extension. Nice. Kids sitting up nice and tall. Core's engaged. Woo. Nice work, and rest. Good. All right, 2 down. 6 to go. This is why we have music that tells us what to do. Ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 3.
We're on round number 3. Again, I'm doing that stand up, curl to a press. You're working biceps, shoulders, lower body. So good. Nice. Keep it up. Rest. Very nice. This is what your typical high intensity interval training looks like. You work hard, then you rest, and you go back to working hard. So we're getting in the work. Let's go.
Round 4.
Begin round number 4. Perfect. This is our last one of these. Then we're gonna move in to that row to kick back. Good. Rest. Nice. Okay, now we're going into that deadlift row to a kickback. So legs are out in front, or if you're standing, slight bend in those knees. On the whistle, we hinge.
Work.
Row.
Round 5.
Kick it back. Lower and sit up. Nice. Hinge. Row. To a kickback. Good. Hinge. Row. Good. And rest.
Rest.
Ooh, I'll show you that standing option. Slight bend in those legs. Fit your shoulder width apart. You do that seated version.
Work.
Keep repeating what we were
Round
doing. Row
6.
to a kickback. Making sure we keep that back nice and flat. We don't want to round it back. Engage those hamstrings. Nice. Hinge. Row. Kick it back. Very nice, and rest.
Rest.
2 more sets, just like that. You decide, seated or standing. Here we go. We should be feeling in the back of our legs,
Round
in those
7.
shoulders, and in our triceps. Keep moving. Keep breathing. Yes. Good. Rest. Do that final
Rest.
set seated. Alrighty. You ready? Here we go.
Work. Round 8.
Round number 8, final round. Hinge, row, kick it back. When we work multiple muscles at the same time, we're getting a lot of bang for our buck. Even though it's only 20 seconds of work, you're still working your brain and your body. Nice,
Rest.
lower those weights, sit up nice and tall, and rest. Good, okay. As we grab some water, I'm gonna walk us through our cardio. Same idea, so for the first 4 rounds, we're gonna do that first set of exercises in that second box. And then the second round of 4, we'll do different exercise. So, as always, seated or standing, you decide. First set of exercises, we got forward, wide, ups. So you're reaching those arms forward, wide, up, forward, wide, up. 4 rounds of those. If you want to add a little bit more, you can march in place, you can jog in place while you're doing it. So forward, wide, up, forward, wide, up. If you have to say it out loud, that's totally fine. This does challenge our brain because it's a little bit of coordination while also getting in cardio. So if you're able to speed it up, awesome. Or if you're able to add in that leg march, cool. Or if you're standing, you can always just pump the knees forward, wide, up. Don't even lift the feet off the ground if balance is a little bit of an issue, okay? Then the second 4 exercises for that tabata is up and down punches. So you can kind of play around with it. We have 4 rounds, so if you want to go up, up, down, down For all 4 rounds, you can. If you just want to punch in front, it's kind of a round of punches. So whatever version of punches you want to do, go for it, okay? Have fun with it. 4 rounds of those, all right? Let's do this. On the whistle, you ready? On your ready, set, go. Forward, wide,
Round
up.
1.
Forward, wide, up. Good. Forward, wide, and up. Good, again, speed it up if you want. Anytime we reach hands up overhead, we do, get that heart rate up there, rest. This one is a tricky one. Sometimes saying it out loud is very helpful. All right, while we rest, see if you can do a little bit of marching. On the whistle, let's go, forward, wide, up.
Work. Round 2.
Forward, wide, up. Good. If you're able to incorporate that march, awesome. If that's too much coordination, I get it, it's hard. We're here for 20 seconds at a time. Let's go, rest. Woo! Again, active recovery. See if you can march it out in place. If you need to take a break, totally fine. Here we go, 2 more sets. Let's go.
Work. Round 3.
Round number 3. Forward, wide, up. Forward, wide, up. Good. Really reach those arms. Far forward, wide, and up. We're working range of motion too as you get that blood pumping. Let's go, let's go. Woo, rest. Active recovery. 1 more set and then we got those punches. You ready? Final set of forward, wide, up. Let's go.
Work. Round 4.
Good. Nice work. Stay strong. Woo. Feel the burn. I feel it. And rest. March it out. Second set. 4 exercises. We've got punches. Up, up, down, down. Or if you want to punch it out in front. Let's go.
Work. Round 5.
A little bit of coordination. Up, up, down, down. Yep. I always like to incorporate some kind of kickboxing. Life is hard. Life is stressful. Healthy way to take out our aggression or frustration. Woo, rest.
Rest.
Shake it out. If you want to do that active recovery, you can march it out. Again, if you want to do a different version of punches, here's your opportunity. Let's go.
Work.
Maybe we just punch it out in front.
6.
That's fine. Or if you want to punch it up high. Or go back to that up, up, down, down. Totally fine. Let's go. We're here for 20 seconds. Cardio should get our heart rate up there. We should be out of breath, rest. Whew, heart rate's up there. 2 more sets. I'm gonna do up, up, down, down, but you do whatever version you want to. Ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Round number 7. Means we got 20 seconds here. 1 more set of 20 seconds. I like 20-second intervals. I feel like I can do that. It feels like a doable time. It's attainable. Yes. Let's go. Rest. Nice work.
Rest.
All right. Final set of 20 seconds. We'll take a break. We'll move into core. And then our first round will be completed. Are you ready? Let's go.
Work. Round
Last
8.
20 seconds. Round number 8. Maybe you go for a speed round and really punch it out. Come on. Hup, hup, hup. You really get those feet going too. Come on. Almost done. And rest.
Rest.
Woo. Grab some water. I will walk us through what our 2 core moves are going to be for this next round while we grab some water. Okay. So we've got some weighted sit-ups. You're gonna use your 1 weight from a chair, holding it at our chest. Inhale, shoulders come back to the back of our chair. Exhale, elbows to knees, hanging onto that weight to our chest. Now, if you would like a little bit more spicy, incorporating our upper body a little bit more, as you inhale, you're gonna come back. As you exhale, you're gonna reach that weight all the way forward, bring the weight back to your chest and back, okay? Really using our breath. Inhale as we go back, exhale as we come forward. You can include that reach if you so desire. If not, keep that weight close to your side. If the weight ever gets too heavy, drop it. Then we have penguins. 2 options, seated or standing, with or without weights. So, weights is just gonna make the intensity a little bit more intense. Weights are to our side, shoulders are nice and tall, and as I lean to one side, the arm comes down. I gotta use these obliques to come back up and lean to the other side. So notice I'm not like lifting my arms or anything. Arms just stay to my side. I lean from side to side. That's our seated option, with or without those weights. If we're standing, again, remember that transition is really quick. It's like 10 seconds. I'm just leaning from side to side, dragging that weight down the side of my leg. Again, without the weights, I'm just kind of dragging those fingertips, okay? All right, let's do this. Grab your weight. We're going for weighted sit-ups first. Weights at our chest. I'm gonna show you from the side. Kind of like so. Again, holding that weight to our chest. If you want it spicier, a little bit more upper body, then add that reach. You ready? I'll do the first round without the reach, just to kind of show you that's the more simplified version. Ready? Let's go. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Elbows to knees. Good. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Nice work. Are you using your breath? And rest. All right, you're welcome to do that 3 more times just like that. If you want a little bit more, you're gonna add that reach with me. You ready? Stay up nice and tall. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Reach that weight and pull it back to your chest. This is gonna be your more challenging option, but it adds a little bit more upper body, working chest, biceps, shoulders. Good. And rest. Good. 2 more sets. Just like that, or this more simplified version, you decide. Ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 3.
Inhale back. Exhale forward. Strong core is everything. Let's go. Good. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Woo! This reach one is no joke. All right, we got 1 more set, and then we're moving on to those penguins. So make sure you got your other weight handy, because we're going straight into it. Seated or standing, but last set here.
Work. Round 4.
Round number 4 of this weighted sit-up. Good. Keep it up. So strong. Good. Ooh, oh, rest. All right, find that other weight. We got penguins. You're leaning from side to side, or you're standing. I'm gonna start standing. It takes a little time to get up there. Let's go.
Work. Round 5.
So my core stays nice and strong. I'm just leaning from side to side. If I'm standing, I'm just dragging that weight from the side, keeping those arms straight. We're not pulling them up or anything. We should feel this in obliques. Good, and rest. Show you that seated option. If the weights are too much, drop them. Just have those fingertips reach into the ground. For seated, sitting up nice and tall, cores engaged, let's go.
Round 6.
So I'm just leaning. Almost like I'm leaning down to pick up my keys. Core stays strong the whole time. Nice, slow and controlled. Good. Again, we're working for 20 seconds each little time. Let's go. Rest. Good. 2 more sets. Seated or standing, you decide. Good. Ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Round 7. It's encouraging. It kind of gives me like, you're almost to the summit. You're almost to the end. Work hard. Let's go. Whoa, whoa. Come on. And rest. Final set. Seated or standing, you decide. Ready, ready. Let's go.
Work. Round 8.
Round number 8. Then our first set of exercises will be done. We'll do it all over again, just a little bit different things. Good. By the end of this workout, you'll have worked from your head to your toes. Strength, cardio, and core. So good. And rest. Grab some water. Very nice. Keep those weights handy. And we're moving on to our second round. Nice job, everybody. Hope we're feeling good. While you grab your water, I'm gonna walk us through our first 2 exercises, which is gonna be strength. So it's a squat tap and a lateral raise. So I'm gonna do it without my weights, but during the workout, I'll do it with my weights. Weights are to my side. If I'm seated, I'm doing that squat tap, tapping to the side. As I tap, arms come up, arms come down. Other side, okay? Squat tap, lateral raise, just like so. If I'm standing, tap, arms come wide to the center. With or without those weights, tapping, you can also step, step. Alrighty, cool. So that's exercise number 1. Then we're gonna grab one weight. As we push forward, we're working our chest. As we pull back, we're working our back. As we pull back, we're gonna do a hamstring curl. So, if I have my weight, I'm gonna be here, pull, pull. Okay, this is gonna be your more challenging option because it's with our balance. You can also tap the foot behind, okay? Like so. If we're seated, weights here. As I pull it to my chest, hamstring curl under the chair. Okay? Cool. Grab those 2 weights. We got lateral raises with our squat tap first. 4 rounds of those, and then 4 rounds of that forward press with our hamstring curl. So again, we're really working cognition, some coordination, multiple muscle groups at the same time, all the things. Okay. On the whistle. So I'm sitting up nice and tall for this lateral raise with a squat tap. I'll do a seated version and a standing version. Let's go.
Round
Good.
1.
So I'm tapping to the side, arms come wide. Yes. I can do a side step standing. Nice. Keep it up and rest.
Rest.
Woo! All right, check in. Did that version feel good? Do I want to try it seated? Do I want to try it standing? All right, here we go. Show that standing option on the whistle. Let's go.
Work.
So,
Round 2.
arms come to the side and I'm tapping that foot, or I can step back to the center, or if I want a little side step action, that's fine too. But I'm gonna go nice, slow, and controlled. Good. Keep it up. And rest. Woo!
Rest.
2 more rounds. Decide which version. Have I tried both? Or am I just staying seated or standing? Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Round 3.
Round 3.
Nice. If the weights get too heavy, you can always drop them. Working the tops of those shoulders with that lower body. Yeah. No joke. Woo! Rest.
Rest.
I'm gonna do my final one seated. Here we go. Last 20 seconds, and we're moving on to that forward press with the hamstring curl. Good. Keep working. Core stays strong. If we're seated, check in with your posture. Good. Nice. Almost there. Good. Drop one weight. All right, so we're pressing that weight forward, and as we bring it to our chest, we're doing a hamstring curl, whether you're doing a booty kick or bring that toe underneath your chair. Ready? So I'm gonna reach it forward. As I bring it to my chest, I'm tapping that toe under my chair. Reach. Pull. Good. Keep it up. Or here. Or here. Woo! Nice. Rest. If you have a TheraBand, you can also do a good old like chest press with your TheraBand. That's a really great option if you don't want to use your weight. You can use 2 weights too if you want to be hardcore.
Round
Good.
6.
Round number 6. So this forward press, I'm working triceps, chest, shoulders, biceps, core, and then I'm working that hamstring as I tap that toe underneath. So lots of things happening at the same time. Burning lots of calories, working that brain. Rest.
Rest.
Woo! Good. Again, if you've got that TheraBand, you can use this one too. Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Round number 7. You're almost done. Again, I can tap that foot back behind. If lifting my toe doesn't work, still squeezing in that glute. Good. Nice.
Rest.
Final round. Here we go. Stay strong, then we're moving into cardio. Last round.
Work. Round 8.
Round number 8. Nice. Seated option. Are we sitting up nice and tall? Core is engaged. Sitting on the edge of our chair. Let's go. Work that body. Woo. Nice. Almost there. And rest. Holy cow. All right. Shake out those arms. Take a look at the screen. What we have going on, first 4 rounds we've got cherry pickers, which we've got 2 options, our seated or standing option. Seated option, hands come to the sky, hands come to the hips, and instead of bending forward, I'm just reaching forward. So it looks like this, hands to the sky, hands to the hips, reach as far forward, okay? Again, anytime we reach hands up overhead, you're gonna work that hard. If we're doing it standing, hands to the sky, hands to the hips, mini squat, keeping our chest up nice and high, not bringing our head down. You're gonna get dizzy. So we're here, okay? 4 rounds of cherry pickers. Now, the last 4 exercises is cardio of choice for you. So you've got options up on the screen. I think I've got jump ropes, jumping jacks, marches. If you wanna do 8 rounds of cherry pickers, go for it. If that final 4 round, you wanna just like dance it out, or if you wanna go back to punches, you get to decide what those last 4 look like for you. Something cardio related to get that heart rate going. As long as you're moving, works for me, okay? So that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna grab one more drink of water, get our music going, and we are gonna work that cardio. Seated or standing, you decide. Let's do this. Working hard, working hard. We're getting close to the end. Are you doing it seated? Are you doing it standing? Try both if you so desire. On the whistle, let's go.
Work. Round 1.
Good. So this standing option, we're really getting things pumping because you're doing like a mini squat. Reaching those hands up to the sky. Good. But rest.
Rest.
The seated option is just as challenging in its own way. You can give the seated option a try if you so desire. Or stick with that standing option. Let's go.
Work. Round 2.
The seated option really challenges our balance and our core strength as we reach as far forward as we can. Sitting up nice and tall and then reaching those hands to the sky. Good. Nice. And rest. 2 more rounds. You decide, seated or standing. Big breath in, big breath out. On the whistle, let's go.
Work. Round 3.
Round number 3. Good work. Keep working, almost there. Rest. Good work.
Rest.
For some of us, this might be our final round of cherry pickers. For those of us who want to do the whole Tabata with cherry pickers, you're almost halfway there. You decide. Let's go.
Work. Round 4.
Round number 4. Halfway done with our cardio Tabata. This is where you get to decide, am I going to continue cherry pickers, or am I going to do something a little different for the last 4? Good. Rest. So up on the screen, I've got jacks, jump ropes, marches. So I might do one of each of those and then one more final one, but you can decide. This is your cardio of choice. So let's go.
Round 5.
Maybe you're sticking with those cherry pickers. Maybe you want to do jumping jacks. Maybe you want to do jump rope. Maybe you want to punch. Maybe you just want to march it out, walk around your space. Whatever version works for me. Good, rest. Nice. 1 down, 3 to go. I'm gonna do some jump ropes. Seated or standing, let's go.
Round 6.
Good. Round number 6. Again, I can stand it, seated, jogging, tapping. Keep moving. Good work, good work. Rest. All right, 2 more rounds of 20 seconds. I'm gonna do some marches. Maybe you're doing cherry picker still. Awesome work, keep going. Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Big marches. Maybe you're punching it out. Maybe you're going back to those jumping jacks. Maybe you're doing that jump rope. Good work. Maybe you're doing that forward wide up. Maybe you like that one. Good. Keep it up. Rest. Final set of 20 seconds of our cardio. I'm going back to cherry pickers. Finish the way we started. You decide, seated or standing, whatever cardio you want to do, let's go. Last 20 seconds. We can do anything for 20 seconds. Yes, you can. Nice. Love it. Keep working. Almost done. And rest.
Rest.
Woo. Alrighty. We're gonna finish strong with our last core. So with our core, we've got sit up to 2 punches, and then we've got kayaks. The kayak one, you can use a weight, you can use a TheraBand, you can use no weights. But with our sit up with 2 punches, we're gonna sit back to our chair, exhale forward, and then you're gonna go punch, punch. We can punch in front, we can punch with a little bit of a twist, you can punch up high, it's up to you. But sit back, sit up, punch, punch. 4 rounds of those. And then for kayaks, you can use a weight, you can use your TheraBand, but essentially I'm just gonna kind of row from one side to the other. We're working those obliques as we twist from side to side. Envision yourself going down a river. If the weight is too much, you can just pretend with a paddle. All right? Those are our final 2 core exercises. Final tabata, then we'll stretch it out and call it a day. You're crushing it. You're doing so good. We're almost there. We're almost to the end. Nice job. Are you ready? Get your mind right. Let's go.
Work. Round
Punch,
1.
punch. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Punch, punch. Are you ready for this? Let's go. Yes. Using that breath. And rest. Good. Think about that breath. That breath really engages those core, those abdominal muscles as we sit up nice and tall. So we need those strong muscles so we can get up out of the bed and out of a chair. Let's go.
Work. Round 2.
Punch, punch. Whatever's frustrating you, take it out right here. Got 4 rounds of sit up to 2 punches. We're already halfway there with these ones. And rest. Good work. 2 more rounds of sit up to 2 punches, then we'll take a little trip down the river. Are you ready? Hands are up. Let's go.
Work. Round 3.
Doing a little bit more. Punch up high. Or really add that twist as you punch. Good. Rest. Woo! Final one.
Y'all ready for this?
Now, as always, if you want to make this more intense, you just use weights to increase your intensity. If you wanted to
Round
make this one
4.
harder, let's go. Final set of these sit up to 2 punches.
Y'all ready for this?
Good. Keep working. Almost there. All right, and rest. Grab that weight. Let's go for a little river, a little trip down the river. Kayak. I like to hold my weights on either end. We're gonna go down to each side.
Round 5.
Good. If this one feels a little weird or hurts your back, you can always just do a good old twist from side to side, or kind of going from hip to hip is a good option too. Rest. We're still working those abdominal muscles as we kind of twist from side to side. So if twisting feels better, awesome, or go from hip to hip, or keep kayaking. Let's go.
Round 6.
Good. If you're planning on going on a kayaking trip, this is really great training to get you ready.
Y'all ready for this?
Good. Rest. Nice work. Final 2 sets. You want to change it up and do those twists? Totally fine. The further that weight out is in front of you, the harder it is. Let's go.
Round 7.
Keep that in mind if you're doing that twist, like so. Good. Great option. Keep that core strong. At the end of the day, this is your workout. You do what feels good for you. If the weight's too much, just drop it. Rest.
Rest.
Here we go. Final set. 20 seconds left. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 8.
Round number 8. You've done it. We're almost to the end. You got it. Stay strong. Woo. And rest. Boom. You did it. Grab some water. It is time to stretch. Awesome. Well, as you grab that water, get yourself set for some stretching. Check back in with your body. Think about how you came to the class. Maybe we were a little stressed, maybe we were a little overwhelmed, anxious. Maybe we were just able to escape all that for an hour. Think about how our bodies felt physically. And as we stretch, just kind of check back in with your body. So, take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more big breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. We're going to start with our neck. We're going to go right ear to right shoulder. Left hand kind of comes down to the side. Get a nice stretch in the neck. If you want to change up the angle of your chin to your chest, go for it. But if you get that weird electric zing, just don't move your head in that direction. I know it's an uncomfortable feeling. I get it when I'm like overheated or stressed out. Good. A lot of tension in our necks. Inhale, head comes back up to neutral. Left ear to left shoulder. Right arm comes down to the side. You can just hold here or play around with the angle of your chin to your chest. Good. Head comes back up to neutral. Nice. Inhale those arms up overhead. Big reach. And exhale. Hands come behind our back or behind our chair, opening up that chest nice and big. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Big breath in. Exhale, round in the back. Reach those arms forward like you're hugging a tree. Nice stretch here. Thank your body for how it's moved for you today, how strong your arms have been, your legs have been, your mind has been. And shake it out. Good. Inhale into Warrior 1. Palms face each other up overhead. Exhale into Warrior 2. Push those walls away. One arm comes across our chest. Hug that arm. And rotating the wrist. I always think it's important to have a little bit of an attitude of gratitude, celebrate little victories. So think about this workout. Did you try something different? Did you modify? Did you challenge yourself? Whatever it was, I want you to be proud of yourself for that. It's to be celebrated. Maybe you just come into class today is to be celebrated. Awesome. Shake out those arms. Warrior one again, reach up. Exhale to warrior two. And then that other arm comes across the chest. Hug that arm to your chest. Rotate in that wrist. Good. Hopefully our mood is boosted. Those endorphins are going. Feeling a little bit brighter, cheerier, happier. Maybe. Exhale it out, shake out those arms. Let's stretch out our lower body. Extend your right foot out in front, heels on the ground, toes pointed up. We're gonna hinge forward, reach, maybe for our knee, shin, or toes, depending on your flexibility. If you're able to pull that toe up towards your face, get a little bit more calf, awesome. Stretching's a great way for us to kind of listen to our bodies too, see how we're feeling, what do we need, if we need to hang in a stretch a little longer, go for it. All right. Grab underneath that knee. We're gonna pull that knee up to our chest just like we kind of did in that warm up, but this time we're holding. Rotate in that ankle, point and flex the toe. We can now do static stretching where we hold longer now that our muscles are nice and warm. It's really challenging to do that when our muscles are cold. Good. Gently grab that ankle, place it on top of our thigh. Bend forward. Play around with the different pressures in our legs. Getting a nice stretch in that glute, hip. Breathing, nice big deep breaths in and out. Slowing down that heart rate, getting oxygen back to those muscles that have worked so hard for us. Awesome. All right, pull that leg up, place the foot on the floor. Other side, extend, left foot out, heels in the ground, toes pointed up. Reach. I noticed that my left side, I'm not as flexible, much tighter. It's probably something I should work on. Grab underneath that knee, pull the knee up towards that chest, point and flex the toe. Good work, everyone. So glad you joined me today. Place that ankle on top of your thigh, hinge it forward. Like a good tabata workout. I feel like it goes by pretty fast, kind of lots of different changes so I don't get bored, but it also keeps you super engaged because I got to remember, like, what am I doing? What round are we on? So we did it. Alrighty, place this foot onto the floor. Big breath in up overhead. Exhale it out, show those muscles. You are stronger than MS. Thank you so much for joining me for another Keep Moving with Emily.